Welcome back to some Animal Well. I'm dear darling, and from the unexplored depths we will prove if we are truly trash or treasure. Well, last time we defeated the king and him being revived or something. I forget the actual term, I forget his actual name. But he hath been slain, and what lays left for us is a toilet of some kind. I'm not really sure what that entails. We have a lot of microplastics. I don't know if we have enough to level up. I assume we tried already. So I think we're about like 30,000-ish to level up. So I don't really know what is coming next. Like this game, I think more than any other game, I've been like, oh, it must be ending now. And then there's like a whole new level. I've been like, oh, now it must be ending. Oh, there's a whole new level. Oh, now it must be ending. So now I guess we're flushing ourselves. The bottom of a drain. Okay. I mean, this looks like a boss fight right here. I guess this is now the actual final fight. I'm looking around. There's a lot of crabs who came down here. I wonder if these are like... I was going to say predecessors of a king. I'm not sure if that makes sense though. I assume this is going to be where we fight the final boss, being that amalgamation of souls within that spirit who's trying to tempt us to sin. I mean, I feel like I can see it in the distance there. This music's really nice though. It's a downward spiral. That is the final boss itself, I think. We'll see how good we will be at fighting this boss. I must imagine it'll take us a few tries, but the king certainly took us fewer tries than I thought. It sounds quite distorted at the moment, doesn't it? This is going to be a fake out. That can't be the perfect world, can it? Maybe it is?
My God! This is it! This is it, Kril! They all told me it was just a legend. Those buffoons!
So either Conch is about to betray us and be the final boss, or he's about to die.
Perfect world! Do you know what this means, child?
Not really.
The archaeological community will never be the same, I say.
I think the world may never be the same.
Perhaps we can begin to learn the secrets of the ancient hermits. And
That'd be
then
nice.
it's only a matter of time before...
Oh!
Oh, God damn it!
Drivel.
Chitin?
Oh my God! He's dead!
Oh
You
no!
killed him!
I didn't think Chitin was going to be the
Time, he
final
says.
boss.
The old idiot. Time is something we have none of.
Oh, you fell
We're
into
already much
the
too
downward
late.
spiral.
Tides upon tides upon tides. Too late. This ocean was eaten up before I was even an egg. What? Why did you do that? He didn't do anything
That's a great
wrong.
question.
We are beyond saving. Soon we'll share the same fate as the old ocean.
Are all our friends
The world
dying
has only
in
one
the story?
use now. To punish this ugly world.
Oh
to
no,
rip it
Chitin, you are like
asunder.
my second favourite character.
You think you can wield it? In your complacent claws, it's no better than a rock. And you're no better than them. No better
How did you even
than
get
the
down here
ones
anyway?
who ate this world up. To think,
How so?
we really thought you could be our shell.
Whoa.
I could vomit.
You're not Chitin.
No, she's been claimed.
Stand it. How can you sleep? How can
Oh.
you even breathe?
They thought
You've
we
seen
could be...
how this ocean's
Oh,
been made.
I think.
The agony it's in. The future that was stolen from us. You've seen everything we wanted you to see. So where's your anger? Where is your rage? Doesn't this pain
Whoa.
pull you inside, little crab? Doesn't it just make you want to fucking scream?
Oh my god, the voice actors popped off. Holy. Okay, what is going on? I don't know what's going on in this fight. Okay. This is an ad fight. It looks like it's a swarm fight. Right, so... Oh my gosh, you do so much damage. That's fine. So what it seems like is... This, you are the downward spiral. And it's not so much that Chitin,
Kril, help me.
I think there's only one way we can help you, Chitin. Wow, fascinating. So they wanted us to be their vessel, essentially, it seems like. For everything, I suppose. For the downward spiral. I know they're not actually called the downward spiral, but that's what I'm calling them. But this boss fight, which is happening down here, it's them. Prior Dubia, the ocean's agony. It's the ocean's anger at everything which has happened. And how they wonder how Kril, after seeing everything that the world has fallen to, can be so complacent, I'm not sure is the right word, but just so almost apathetic to all the suffering which has been going on. Oh, that's a shell breaker. Okay. I definitely should have just gone with a fortify. Do you think we can? Okay. So, you actually do a lot to help us in this fight. By the fact that you actually destroy a lot of your own people with the attacks. You give us really good takedown opportunities as well. Okay, shield breaker. I'd much rather, interestingly, take health damage than shield damage in this place. I've no idea what shield breaking attack was happening. Because shield is a precious resource here for us, but health is something we can easily get back. What a fascinating final boss fight. I mean, I said it was probably going to be... Well, I think I said it was going to probably be some sort of agony at the ocean itself being destroyed slowly. That's kind of the vibe we always saw coming. I didn't expect it to take Chitin as a sort of like vessel. Seemingly it wanted to use Kril as a vessel, because Kril is a very capable fighter, but Kril just has such an apathy, I think, to what's happening with the world, that it's not he doesn't care about the world per se, but it's more so that he doesn't share the anger which Chitin shares, which is maybe, I don't know if that's necessarily what they feed on, if that's the right word, but they certainly seem to be using it to their advantage. Let me weakness. Break the weakness of someone. I really wish I didn't lose my shell already to the it'd be really good if I didn't lose my shell already to the Kintsuguri, you know? Kintsuguri? I forget. I always forget how it goes. But honestly, we're doing a lot of damage. Okay, shell broken, that's fine. Just wear any shell. Doesn't matter at this point. Good dodge. Just one more hit. Second phase, probably. I think we probably killed Chitin, rather than actually killing Prior Duba. Which is a real shame, because Chitin, what is this pose? Like, the discarded shells in way. So this is Prior Duba. This is a manifestation of the anger of the ocean, I suppose.
With the rest of this ocean!
Where's Chitin? There's Conch, who's dead. I'm just sort of running at the moment because I'm just like, I don't know how to make it anywhere. Okay.
For me!
Okay. How do we even get to you? Oh my word.
Feel her pain!
Do you want us to decoy or something? What's happening? That's not what I thought decoy did. How are you dying? I don't know how you're dying. Oh, you're just slowly dying. Oh, okay, we just had to survive. I see. That makes it a lot easier. Because that makes a lot of sense, I think. You're being consumed by your own rage and anger, if anything. Like, I think it's a very understandable thing to be frustrated, I suppose, at the destruction of your environment. I'm not trying to say that you're invaluable for that, but this feels like a lot of misplaced anger. Is Chitin really your target? One of the people who live throughout the ocean? That's an interesting twist of a boss like that, survival. Oh my gosh, it's very Eldritch horror-esque. And there's literally no one left now. There are no more allies we have except for Nema. That's an insane amount of gems we're going to get. Can we... Once you begin the scene, there's no going back. The game will no longer save. Be sure to make any preparations you need for final confrontation. Do you wish to continue? No. Okay, thank you for telling me, game. We'll pop this off. We'll touch a current. How much more of this game could there be? Was that not the final boss? It probably is saying that this is the final boss now. You're on the end of the game now. But we couldn't, we can't approach Concha or Chitin, I guess? Okay, fair enough. I can't believe it. All of our friends are dying. I guess we'll teleport to the Moonsnow domain? I forgot we have Skedaddle. And we basically never used it, to be honest. Oh, we got Ebb and Flow already. Okay. I don't need natural defenses. I mean, I guess this is fine. As the world crumbles, all living things yearn for home. For most, that home is a place that no longer exists. For some, it is a place that never existed. Such is the plight of hermits, forever unsatisfied, forever yearning. I guess I'll just get this, and then... I mean, that's pointless for us. So we'll just get some MSG power up, despite the fact we don't use MSG attacks. I don't think there's anything else we can do in New Carcinia. I kind of almost want to start a new part after this, despite the fact that it's only been about 13 minutes. That's crazy, but okay, so hold on. I want to at least talk about that for a moment. So we found the perfect well. Chitin was absorbed by what was the boss's name? We could probably see it in the boss log, right? Priadubia, who is some sort of brain-controlled jellyfish who harvests, I'm guessing takes the husks or corpses of almost dead sea creatures and uses them as a manifestation of her rage. They must have been the swirling spirits that we basically saw, basically being like, doesn't this make you angry? You're but like nothing. You're like a nothing. You're an NPC in this world, or essentially. Come find me, essentially, and then, I don't know, you can sate your deepest desires. But then we got there, and then they got angry at us, because they were like, oh, we're worthless, essentially, to them, because we don't harbour the resentment and the anger which Priadubia have. But Chitin, importantly, does, because her entire journey is fueled on vengeance, essentially. For the cause of her queendom falling. And then she got taken by that downward spiral. And oh man, that voice acting snapped. They just went off. That's crazy. But this world is unsurprisingly very dark. There's so many of our friends who just have died. Like, the only person we have left, I think, is Nema, right? I mean, Firth is AWOL. And by the fact that seeing as every single character who has appeared now, who's of significance has appeared now, I must assume not Nema. I must assume that Firth will appear. And is either the final boss or in a similar thing to Conch will be slain by the final boss. I don't expect Kaiten to be like a pseudo kind of final boss. I mean, it's not really Kaiten anymore, but still. Nema's still here, so I guess Nema's doing A-okay. I don't know if we want or need any of these. I mean, I like what we got at the moment. I will say Days doesn't seem as important anymore, because neither of those bosses could really be meaningfully dazed. So I think it's probably better we just get raw stats or something. Something which just gives us a lot of attack. Not charge attack. I just want normal attack damage. Or something which is a bit more useful. I mean, maybe Sponge could be okay. Because, like, we couldn't daze either of those bosses, Pride Dubia. Mainly because we have a limited window to attack Pride Dubia, and the other one was more about survival. So I'm just sort of trying to look and see. Rusty Nail? Umami regeneration lowered. I don't want to lower our defense. Muscle might be pretty good. +6. Are basically no cost. I don't know if we need Umami. We could go double lifesteal. That could be interesting. I don't know if we need double lifesteal. If anything, we need something which more resistance, I think. +20 defense, -10 resist. We can't even equip it though. I think we're most likely to do muscle, unless we see something stronger which we can equip. Which I don't think. I mean, maybe best, but we don't really use charge attacks. Because if we don't need balance, it's either that or sponge. I think this is what we go with. Just more attack and more vitality. I don't see how that could be a bad thing. How far off are we from getting the next? We're 3 off from getting the next sword upgrade, so we're not going to do that. I don't think we can level up, can we? No. Okay, well, Pride Beer. I mean, that's crazy. At World's End. At World's End, that's a great pun. What a crazy final... Well, okay, maybe not final boss. So Conch is dead. Kaiten is dead. Only Firth is still alive. Nema is back home, because she retired. But, oh man, I can't wait to dive into, like, what the story about each of these characters representing means. I think we'll save it for next time, though. We've successfully dallied enough that we've now... what is happening to my neckerchief? It's like going every time I attack. That we've got every time we move, in fact. what was going on? What a fascinating final. Again, it might not be the final boss because the fact we have a cutscene thing at the end. I mean, maybe it's just 5 minutes. Who knows? It certainly feels like it would be a lot. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to round this episode off here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been another Crab's Treasure. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. Bye-bye for now.